Okay, well, YouTube VOD is now recording. Absolutely nobody has showed up, which surprises me. Usually at least one person pops in immediately, but oh well. It's time for Pikmin Progg Champs. This is the February challenge. Potentially stream one of this, because I don't know, I'm actually recording this not on like one of the last days of January. It is February instead. February 12th. So, I'm back on emulator. The menus are really slow, but it's mostly just the menus. Alright. So, if you don't remember from the previous Progg Champ stream, this is just a thing with me and a couple friends where we are doing Pikmin challenges each month, and this month's challenge is in Pikmin 2, a game that I've got relatively more experience in than Pikmin 1, even though I prefer Pikmin 1, so... This should be interesting. I'm also the first person to be doing it in this group, so... I don't even know what the gimmick's gonna be this time around. I know what the challenge is. The challenge for this run... automatically starts us. Interesting. This is kind of one thing I was almost expecting. I had a feeling that maybe we'd be we would have like half an amount of time. So we're coming out of a cave. We got half the day to work with. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so we got no Pikmin. We have 6 Pikmin total. Interesting. So the goal of this one is not to grow Pikmin, but it's to kill enemies. The goal is to defeat all of the enemies in Valley of Repose. More or less. Okay. So, ignoring some of the lag spikes, this is just going to be me observing what even is going on right now. We can't go in caves. Okay, so this is knocked down. This is more than I was expecting. I was expecting... Okay, even the bridge is built. Okay, interesting. So absolutely everything has been knocked down. I imagine part of the reason why we have half a day is to like prevent this sort of thing. But at least I'm gonna get a score on this, like, I'm just going to observe what the hell's going on day. I killed one enemy. Hooray. So the enemies I think that I need to worry about, comparatively, are going to be... The enemies I can't do this to. There's a withering blowhog near the end. There's a cannon larva at the top of a cliff near the crown. And I wouldn't be able to use boulders on him. Can I use boulders on the guys over here? I don't actually know if the boulder can go in the water. It's killing these dumples just fine. Can you go in the water? Yes. Did it get destroyed by an invisible wall, or what? Let's see if I can even go to the bulb wax. I have a bitter spray. Bitter spray and a spicy spray. I wasn't expecting any sprays. Okay. Oh, that guy got in the way. I want to see if I can kill the fiery bulb wax with boulders. I think the key thing, though, is... Okay, so you can't kill the bulb wax with boulders. Got it. I feel like using the bitter is probably the best bet on him, then. Probably? It'd probably be better, right? It's either him or the Snagret. Well, considering I've literally not used a single Pikmin, this is a pretty good first run. Just in terms of score. The only other enemies that I'm missing now are the Snagret, the Bulblax, and the Withering Blowhog over here. Okay, well, for a first try, where I didn't really use the Pikmin, that sure happened. It's a score. Why am I getting a Discord ad? Who is adding me? I don't care about... Oh my god. Anytime anything ever happens where it's like, oh my gosh, this message could potentially be a scam. And then anyone who runs a Discord server, it just asks everybody to be like, hey, by the way, this could be a scam. It's like, God, people are stupid. Hang on, what? $5.35, $10.50. We have purples after all? Huh? Where did those numbers come from? I thought we didn't have anything. The pause screen didn't display anything. What were those numbers? What? Oh, whatever. Okay, so... Thanks, Louie. I am so bad at egg push. Ah! Ah! To be fair, I don't think I really did egg push all that much. But with how little time I have, I don't even know if this strategy is really worth it. There we go. Hooray. Well, that's not what I wanted. They brought it to reds anyway. Okay. Should have been paying more attention, I suppose. Okay, well, this is not exactly a huge amount. But there's more guys over here. Well, button lag prompts didn't help me there. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay. I mean, this is not going to win. By any stretch of the imagination. This is also a much worse run. Is the thing. Because Pikmin deaths also subtract from your score. Killing all the enemies. See, I felt like this guy was going to be the most annoying. Okay, that was a horrible run. So right now, the big problem is... Where are those Pikmin? It says 5 and 10 there. But they don't exist. I'm very confused by this. But yeah, basically the challenge is we start with half a day with 6 Pikmin total. No, because if you leave behind plucked Pikmin, they're gone for good. You cannot leave Pikmin in a thing. My best guess is that they're from another area. I just don't know if that's how this game works. Let's just open up all of these. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a spray. I should have duplicated that. I got the exact luck I was hoping for. But I forgot to duplicate it. But the good news is that will really help. That will help a lot. This is definitely a much better growth cycle than last time. Last time I didn't finish growing until... until right about... not quite right about now, but like... around-ish. Alright. I'll get these guys, go flower them, and then go head down to kill as much as I can. Okay. It's murder time! Okay, throw onto him. Because he's elevated in a weird way to make it so that you can't just swarm easily. Why am I missing 2 Pikmin? Where'd they go? I don't know. There's the snagger that I've been kind of ignoring up to this point. I keep thinking that he's further over there. Well, that helps. Hey. I killed you with so few Pikmin last time. What the hell happened there? Whatever. So what did I miss? I missed Snagret? And I missed the 2 water dumples underneath. And I just lost a bajillion Pikmin, so it doesn't matter. This was a bad run as a result. Where were the Pikmin that I lost that many of? Because I just re-whistled them at the end. Did it not count that re-whistle? Okay, so I don't think there's... I think there's 28 enemies in the stage. And I missed at least 3. So I think I got 0 points. 24 got lost to sunset. That's half of my Pikmin. It must just not have counted that last whistle. And I got incredibly lucky there as well. I'm going to try to go for the Snagret this time. Just because I have yet to even bother trying that guy. Everybody else is kind of, like, in their own area, but the Snagret's kind of distinct and separate. Stop going to blue! I'm putting the reds on first, you piece of shit! There! Oh. I pressed the dismiss button, you stupid game! Whatever, I have an extra one of those now. What the fucking hell?! You were a red color! Piece of shit game. I think I'm just forgetting how this thing works in this game. Ay, 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 ay. Well, that's at least ready. Please aim correctly. Okay. Please don't be stupid. I know it's hard for you. You are Pikmin after all. I think I'm gonna forgo both of those 5s. Because I think at a point, fighting enemies in this game is... The numbers help, but they're not like... I don't know. Plus, I can't spend forever growing is the problem. Whatever. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't kill a regular-ass Bulborb that way? Oh, C-stick throwing and everything. Man, combat in this game is awful without purples. So what is fighting this guy like? Okay. Could be better. It could be better. That took a long-ass time. The tricky thing I'm wondering is, like, is it even worth splitting up at any point? I've got an idea. I've got a good idea, potentially. I think my original scouting idea had some merit to it. Louis, you go hang out over there. Because, you know, I do still have cannon beetles. Come on. Hit the fucking Dumple! Thank you! Jesus fucking Christ! Aim the goddamn boulder into the Dumple! Thank you! Okay. Let's see how this idea pans out. I am plucking a tiny bit slower now. But I've got about the same amount of Pikmin now? It's about the same amount of time. If I just come up here, let them have havoc on the eggs. This is not the kind of havoc I was hoping for. It's a shame I didn't break the eggs open immediately, because then I could have gotten those Mythites and raised up a whole bunch of Pikmin. Okay. I hate fighting things in this game. Well, I like the idea of what I did, I just don't think it worked out as well. The Mittites didn't help. That was just me getting unlucky. But I like the idea of splitting them up and using boulders to help. To clear up the dumples at the very least. The dumples under the thing, I think that's where I get the most advantage from, because they're the ones that are kind of the most out of the way when it comes to killing these guys. Because I have to go down all the routes. The Snaggert's also incredibly out of the way. I'm not entirely sure what to do about that guy. Sure do love leave Pikmin. Whatever. I'm checking up here before anything else happens. Okay. It's all just nectar. Alright. Here's my plan. I'm gonna send Olimar... I'm gonna send Olimar now. While the farthest things are going out. Okay. Are you kidding me? Fine, whatever. Get it? Get it! Oh, you're following me, okay. I think this is worthwhile. What I've done. Because, like, I think if Olimar goes down to get those guys down there, that's just important. Because everything else is on the way, but those guys are, like, relatively not on the way, you know? And otherwise, I'm filling up dead time. So I'm like, I'm filling up dead time by walking over there. Yes, I'm walking over there twice. But ultimately, I think it is beneficial. Okay. And, like, this is the strategy I need to go for. I just need to go for the snag right here. The annoying thing about the Snagger is if he gets Pikmin, you just have to wait. You just have to wait for him to die before you get your Pikmin back, because you can't leave anybody dead. Okay, so, good news. Three enemies left in the map. So if I go a little faster... I think I can do it. I think I can kill all of them. If I go a little faster, I think I can kill all of them. Were there 3 enemies? No, there were 4 enemies. 2 Dumples, the Bullblacks, and the Blowhog. Alright. So I think that's 24 points? And no deaths. Alright. I think that's my best run so far. But I can do better. How long have I been going for? Almost an hour so far. Alright. I think a big part of it is also going to be have a better beginning. That beginning did not go the most according to plan. It'll be good. We're going to see what we got to work with. No sprays, unfortunate. Same as before, although I've given Louis more time to... Okay. I don't really know if that's going to matter anything. I shouldn't bother with that. Okay. Something about being in the water here makes it really hard for this boulder to move around. Again, with making it blue! Infuriating. Hi, Bliss. We're doing a murder challenge. Okay. Everybody. It's a genocide. The goal is to try to kill everything in the map. Well. I think this run's dead. Can't let that happen. So don't try to attack him, that Snaggart, when he's up there. Otherwise, it's too hard. That Snaggart's gonna be annoying. Because it's... This challenge is kind of annoying because there's a lot of RNG elements that will make or break it. In terms of getting the best run you can. Like, some of it is a skill issue, like me not getting the right colors of pellets. But others is like, ooh, do you get a spray from up here? Should have duplicated it. I'm getting really bad at that. No, what? You know... No. I can still make this work. Don't rage quit. You don't need to rage quit. It's fine. Alright. Louis, maybe you'll be better off. On your own. Maybe the problem was Olimar. Maybe the problem was Olimar. Oh, thank God. I finally got this thing to be red. Alright, 39. It seems to be about how much I get from this opening spiel. I think the one Pikmin I'm missing is... right here, yeah. I'm getting the hang of this. Okay, Snagrid. Snaggy, snaggy, Snagrid. Alright, one cycle's good enough. Thank you. Let's go after this dude while I have all of this up. Okay. Clean sweep with a 4 on the timer. Successful genocide. Hell yeah, I knew I could do that. So, there are only 6 more possible points I can get, because upon killing everything, now it's all about speed. So, the timer matters now. Every countdown on the timer is a new point, which is why I specified the 4. So I got 4 points added to my total, because I was at a 4 when the last guy died. So, to that extent, if I do things faster, if I get things done faster than a 4 on the clock, if the max number of points you can get there is 10, because, you know, the countdown begins at 10, and if it's before the countdown, you just get the automatic 10. So, basically, that's the sort of like tiebreaker thing. Like, if you kill everything, then it matters how fast you do it. Just for the sake, because I finally killed everything. I didn't forget anything, did I? I'm pretty certain I killed everything. I don't know. If I missed one thing, then I missed one thing, but I'm pretty certain I killed everything. This is a fun challenge. I like this one. But in an hour, I already beat it, so yeah, now it's just a matter of how fast can I go. And to that extent, I do think it's going to matter. I think there's going to be some RNG involved. Snag grip positioning is one thing. Sprays is going to be another. I got lucky. I got an extra spray that time, and that saved me at the end there, because like one of my blues got caught by the dump, and I was like, ah, shit, freeze you in place. But yeah, the amounts of Pikmin I was using wound up being fine. I was able to kill the Bullblacks. I think a big difference was just throwing onto the Bullblacks rather than swarming. I think they attack his feet and that does less damage. But yeah, that's gonna be my best run for now. I'm not done with the stream. But we'll just have to see if I can beat that. If I can do it faster now, because now speed matters even more. I feel like... Yeah, I feel like it's just going to rely on some luck. I'm gonna need to get lucky. Which might mean resetting for sprays at the start. I don't really want to do that, but they might require that. Because I kind of don't know... It'll be fine. I'll either have 38 or 39, it's fine. No sprays. Alright. And if, by the way, if you guys have any, like, thoughts about, like, where optimization might come from, feel free to bring them up. I know that I'm relatively the Pikmin 2 expert, but, like, that doesn't mean that people can't come up with ideas. Or thoughts. Also, big emphasis on the word relatively there. Well, this is not fast enough, I don't think. go insane. Yeah, it's 34 versus 39. Missing out on 5 reds when this happens. Please! $34 is still fine, it's just not as good as it could be, for basically no reason. You know? But it's good practice. Okay, interesting. I got a 2 cycle, but I didn't have to wait for him to die that time. Yeah, this run wasn't going great. I had too many leaves at this point. I wouldn't have done it anyway. This was slower. It was slower. Wow, good job, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Too slow. Yeah, I'm gonna I think that could be worth giving a shot to. See how... It definitely needs to be used on the guy up the ramp, because he needs a spray on some level, either a bitter or a spicy. So if I have a spare bitter, then he's great to use that on as well. But the spicy is also very important. Because, like, it just makes enemies die faster, and it makes the Pikmin, especially by the time there's so many leaves, you know? By the time there's so many leaves, they really need the spiciness. But I do think it's very viable to, like... Wow. Those results sucked. Okay. Not the cleanest, but it definitely helps. But again, I don't have a bonus spray, and that's going to really hurt. I think what especially hurts is that, like, the other time I need... Because you can get lucky and get sprays from... You can get lucky and get sprays from... God, fuck you! I wanted that boulder to kill the far guy first. Good enough. I'm going to scream! What I swear, I throw this thing at various different timings, it just seems to die randomly. Ah! Scream. Now it's going to the blues. You know what? Fine. Let it go to the... Never mind, I guess. Well, this is a neglected bunch. The thing is, I already have a good run, so I kind of need to be less careful. I just need to, like, gung-ho it now. Because now it's all about speed as well. So if I'm not going as fast as I can, then it kind of doesn't matter. You know, I have a good run. I just need a faster run now. Okay, one cycle Snagrit. Okay. Now previously I've been spicying here, but I don't have any leaves, so I'm just going to go for it. If I don't have a spicy going, I can come for this guy. because now some of these guys are definitely leaves, is the thing. Seven, 6. The 6 was on screen. That's a faster run, everybody. The 6 was officially on screen. Huh. The 6 was on screen. The first dwarf bulb orb, the reason why I don't move faster is because if you distract him from his position, then he can move, and then the first throw might miss. I mean, I could try and do a drive-by, but I feel like that's far more likely, and there's way better places to save time than that guy. Honestly, I might be able to just swarm him, actually. Rather than... Because instead of, like... Instead of lining up the shot, I've got 30 Pikmin. I can just swarm him. That might be faster in that particular instance. But yeah, I've got the 6 on screen, so I got about 4 seconds to save. I feel like I can probably do that. Especially if I get lucky. Honestly, I think if I get a spicy spray now, a free spicy spray. That's what I'm looking for. A free spicy spray. Nothing. Alright. Where... These guys. Yeah. Because the other thing about... I was saying this before. But the other important thing... The other important thing is, when it comes to bitter spray, if you kill a bittered enemy, they will drop the same kinds of results that eggs can drop, more or less. So, bittering an enemy can potentially get you even more bitters. Tiny bit slow, but not the end of the world. Buddy. Okay. This fucking flower. Gave me a blue again. But we've seen that that's not a death sentence. We've seen it's not a death sentence to have 34. Okay. And I don't have to stop at 9 o'clock tonight, so I can just keep going for as long as I really kind of want to. Alright, let's see how swarming this Bulborb goes, because that'll save me just, you know, a couple seconds of lining up the angle. Yeah, it's probably about the same amount of time. Honestly, maybe that was what you were talking about when you said drive-by kill. Maybe that's what you meant, and I just misunderstood. Okay. He did get a Pikmin in the mouth. I can't leave any behind. That's why I have to wait for him to die, for the record. I can't leave anybody behind. Because then they die, you know? And Pikmin deaths subtract from the deaths. It's not what you meant. I now understand that. Okay. Down on D-pad. Thank you for coming to meet me. Saves me a little bit of time. Hello. Okay. You've... Well, I had to get lucky there. And this is why I use a bitter spray on this guy normally. Because otherwise you can't really get him. Ah. Dump will suck. Yeah, I don't need to... whatever. The dump will suck. Should I make more blues than reds? Most of the time I'm doing a lot of swarming. It might make the Bulborb a little trickier. Bitter spraying the Snagger actually does not work. It makes it way slower is the problem. Because the way the game works, actually, is that boss fights are... they do get obviously affected by bitters, but they're not really, like, in order to make it so that you're not just going to cheese a boss fight, the game makes it so that enemy defense goes way, way up when it's specifically a boss who gets bittered. So, the Burrowing Snagret might be a pathetic boss, but it is still considered in this game to be a boss. So bittering it actually makes it take way longer. So it is not a time save. Even if I did get a bitter spray from it, also, number one, it would probably land on the ledge and I wouldn't be able to get it either. But also, number two, I don't think it would actually be a time save. Unfortunately. See, all I need is for one spray, and then I can duplicate it, because I won't be a fucking moron. And then I'll have 3 sprays, and it'll be great. But until that happens... I'm just shit out of luck. Because, like, imagine how... Imagine, like, if I could speed up this whole, like, growth section, too. I do, at the very least, like that it doesn't feel beholden to sprays, though, you know? I was worried coming into this that there might be, like, some element of, like, spray RNG, and there definitely is, don't get me wrong, it makes it easier. But, like, the best run I had was one with no extra spray luck. How did that not hit? I don't understand! How the fuck did that not hit? Thank you. But, like, my best run was one that got no sprays. Well, Olimar's gonna be here now. And messed up this fucking 10 pellet. Oh, sure, now it gives me it. Now it gives me that. Alright, well, I got the reds. Right after saying, oh, should I buy more blues? Let's make these ones blue. It's just a little bit more, but it might help with the dumples. Because right now the dumples are the big problem. As far as, like, killing things safely, you know? I find it funny that there was some guy who showed up here who was like, oh my god, backseating is allowed? How interesting. And then never said a fucking thing again. They're not even in the chat anymore, which is why I'm willing to say that. Okay. So having more blues for that didn't ruin it. I even started throwing blues first. It didn't ruin it. Alright. Good snagger luck. Two cycle. Quite annoying. Okay. Olimar, get over here. Maybe you've been the missing thing all along. Whatever, I'll just get practice. I'll pretend that didn't happen, but that's fucking annoying! Well, this was just slower in general. So. Ow! Insult and injury. Where the fuck are there 120 note? Holy shit! Who the fuck is talking in this? I don't care. Go away. You're distracting me. That's why I hate groups. Do I get more blues than that? Because the reds definitely help with fighting. But I'm just wondering how necessary they are, because I need the blues for those dumples. Everything else is a combined thing, you know? But those specific dumples are blue only, and the amount that I'm using is not doing me well. I can fight one dumple just fine, but the two combination is awkward. So for reliability's sake... I'm just wondering, like, should I go for more blues now? Even more than that. No sprays. I think one of the blues didn't get the right color pellet. We'll see if I wind up getting 38 or 33 by the end of this. But I think one of the blues missed up. Why do you always turn around like that, buddy? Okay. He's down. Perfect. Let's actually get this to be blue. Okay. Okay. So, definitely more blues now. Fuck you. Okay, a little scary. But I can still take care of that guy with this amount. Well. That's unacceptable. One guy I could have theoretically gone back to save. Actual deaths, on the other hand, no. That was not the blues, though. That was... You could see that some of the Pikmin I threw missed the Snagret. I have an at. Who's adding me? I'm in the middle of... Why does Discord never show that I'm actually streaming anymore? Like, I'm supposed to have a profile setting that shows, hey, I'm streaming. There we go. I fixed it. What I did apparently was I shut off like automatic streamer mode from when OBS just opened, and apparently doing that made it so that Discord just was not going into streamer mode at all. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, let's make some bacon. Not only did I get a spray dupe for the first time, instead of being stupid, I fucking got two. Unfortunately, that blue guy that I got did not... The blue guy did not get a blue pellet, he got a 1 pellet, I think. But, yeah. I have 5 bitters now. I can do so much with that. At this point, I kind of don't care. Get whatever you want. We've got bitter sprays to use. Unfortunately, it's not spicy spray. That would have been the absolute ideal, getting one bitter and one spicy, if I was going to get 2 sprays at all. It also means I have to be a little careful about nectaring right now, because I only got 1 other nectar. It was okay. Little funky. Tried to be fancy, it didn't work. I wonder if I should have just tried to do that. Oh, that was a... I was trying to save time, potentially get a spray, and... It was frames too late. See, the awkward thing is I'm on the PlayStation 5 controller, which means that if I want to use the D-pad, I have to, like... It's just in a weird spot compared to, like, playing Pikmin normally. God fucking damn it! This fucking boulder! I've never had problems with this boulder before, and now it's just not breaking on this stupid rock! That's why I even went up there! Ugh. Fucking boulder! Piece of shit! I've never had a problem where it just doesn't either smash on this thing or the wall before, just playing the game normally. But of course, now I'm trying to do this thing, I suddenly can't do a goddamn thing against it. Oh, and look, I would have gotten an extra spicy spray. This would have been the fucking run. Oh, whatever. Luck doesn't mean anything if you can't execute. I guess at the end of the day, it was execution problems. It's frustrating, though. Apparently I need to watch out for that boulder. See, that's what I'm trying to do this whole time. Well, you've got to be kidding me! What is with the luck right now? Doesn't matter. This is still too slow, ultimately. Didn't even kill everything in the end. That was the luck of the run. But the execution was awful. Ugh. I think, honestly, though, having all the sprays kind of made me reckless. So maybe that was also kind of a bad thing, to get so many sprays, in that regard. I was just like, oh, I can just gung for it. And I just failed. Okay. This is a very interesting run now. This is a very interesting run. It's only 9. Okay, well. I'm losing a little bit of time because I forgot about getting this guy, but it's whatever. Okay. Just play well. Just play well. I've got bitters. I've got bitters. I'm not gonna go crazy with them, but I've got bitters. One of them is going to be error handling. If something like Snagret goes wrong or whatever. Alright. I don't understand the fucking boulders in this game! Jesus Christ! Whatever. Okay, that got me. Sure. Whatever. Fine. It would take way too long to get that to be a thing. And I've got error insurance is the thing. I don't need the blues in that sense. Like, getting the blues now would be like, you know, in a situation of, ooh, well, I gotta fight those dumples, but now I can bitter the hell out of those dumples, you know? The more reds, the better. Okay. Okay. Just play well. Murder. Seems a bit scary, but I did it. Okay. Snaggy. Oh, no, now that's a... Oh, my gosh. See ya, buddy. See ya. That's some Snagret RNG I like to see. A little scared there, but I think it was worth it. Nope. 1 second too slow. So I got good RNG, but fumbled the bag in a couple other areas. Honestly, I think the biggest reason for the slowness was the blowhogs. Not the decorated cannon beetle. Although I did waste a little bit of time just being extra careful with that boulder. But I think more than that, more consistently, it was just every single blowhog, I didn't fight it super fast. So I just... Because there's 3 of those guys, so I ate a lot of time just dealing with those. I think I have the route, I just need to play it really effectively, you know? I don't think there's any routing changes that need to be made. I mean, it would also help to have more Pikmin, but in the end, I'm doing well. I do still also think that having an extra spicy spray would also benefit me more. Not lucky. Don't grab that. Okay, that felt decently fast. So I'm supposed to have 15 by this point. It's good to remember. Alright. Put you on the screen now. Correct. Well, I got reds, so we're going reds. I think that's how I'm gonna handle this, is just... Because I also think having more Pikmin is helpful too, you know? So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I have another idea for the Dumples as well. Which is to try to separate them out. Because I can kill one Dumple just fine. It's two Dumples that's the problem. So if I can separate them out a little bit, then that might help. Two cycle, not great. Of course, you had to bite one. That was bad. That was slow. But you know what? I need practice. I need practice fighting the blowhogs fast. Fucking bitch! Okay. There's a guy back there. I'll grab him on the way back. $37. Well, that cost me time. That's for sure. What went wrong there? What went wrong? The Snagret had bad RNG. That's for sure. Because I had to wait, and it was a 2-cycle. Well, I call that RNG. There's technically RNG part of it, but... So the Snagret went poorly, is the point. The second Blowhog just didn't do anything. Wandering around. And the guy on the cliff wasn't the best either. I just need good luck for 1 extra spicy, 1 extra bitter. If I can get that, then I'm in the home stretch. Nectar. Nectar. Bitter. Bitter, bitter, bitter. That's a big deal. Wait. I mean, the consistent strategy for the end game without a bitter against the Dumples is like stop it! What are you doing? Oh, Lamar! That was slow. That was slow. This is not gonna be good. I need things to be fast. The bitters don't the bitters make things safer. They don't necessarily make things super fast. Spicy sprays would make things fast, because I can kill all the enemies really reliably. Honestly, if I get a spicy spray, I think I have it. Because that's the thing. If I get 2 spicy sprays, I can use the... What am I doing? If I get 2 spicy sprays, I'm gonna have 3, you know? So if I do that, I can use 1 at this bridge. Camera, what the hell are you doing? I pressed the button 1 time. Yeah, I think the consistent endgame strategy without a bitter is to just have more blues. But I think at this point, if I want to get faster than what I have, I think I just need spicy. I think it comes down to spicy spray. And if I get 2 bitters, then I can do the whole, like, try and hope for a spicy spray thing, but I think I just really need spices. I think that's what it is. Because killing enemies needs to be faster as well, and spicy sprays really helps with that, you know? Lag, 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 lag. I did get a bitter. It went up there. And that's why that doesn't help. That doesn't work, Bliss. Ah, where the fuck did the other one go? 1 second too slow. And also there's another guy way back at the start. So I lost one anyway. Because I don't know what the fuck happened. My guess is that somehow, despite being in the party, he decided, oh, I'm going to grab a pellet. And so when the Snaggerit died, he grabbed a pellet. Even though he was in the party and shouldn't have done that, but whatever. But yeah, I think that really just kind of goes to show I need the spicy. I think I'm going to start resetting for a spicy. I think I'm going to do that. I think I need a spicy. If I want to do faster than this, I think my strategy just needs a spicy. Because I can do this. Obviously, I can. But it's just really hard, and the spicy would just make it so much easier. So. And since it's at the very beginning, when I come up here to check these eggs, I think if I just start resetting for a spicy. Yeah. How do I make a save state in Dolphin? Bitter spray on the end of all three. I mean, I did that in my victorious run. Is there a file, emulation, save state to selected slot. Okay. So that'll at least make resetting easier. I won't have to watch the entire cutscene, you know? If I'm on emulator, I might as well take advantage of it. But yeah, you can do a lure. I'm just a little worried of doing that, I guess. And if you also mean to include the earlier Dumples, that's a no. It's possible, but it would just take longer because Dumples don't move fast. So if I'm just going to be waiting for the Dumples anyway, I might as well kill them while I'm walking there. I'm really not trying to throw that guy in that direction. Hey, Midtites! Oh! Alright. The Midtites fucking suck because now we only have one. We only have one nectar now. But I got my spicy Sprite Wish. The unfortunate thing is that I also didn't get the I didn't get the right amount of blues. But I have spices now, so we can see how much faster that makes things. So I think, before anything else happens, where do I want to use them? Blowhog for sure. So the Blowhog Bridge that I've been starting at. And then immediately afterwards... Would you fucking kill the goddamn Dumple? Thank you. It always... And I don't have the blues for it, no. Oh my god, everything is going wrong! Colors are fucking stupid! God damn it! I'm gonna have like 30 Pikmin. That's the lowest amount I've ever had. So it's really going to be testing to the limits how Spicy Spray goes. God, and I have no nectar either. This is gonna suck. Ugh. Nectaring when it's like in the middle like that is really hard. Why'd I have to get Mittites? Why'd I have to fuck up all of the goddamn growth? Huh? Fucking... I'm just resetting. I'm just fucking resetting. Where the why? Why is... God fucking... I don't have the time to go back for that. I'm already missing a lot of Pikmin. I just need a better... Fucking bullshit. I wish there was a hotkey to load a state so I didn't have to click into around Windows and around Windows. Everything's just annoying now. I sure do love resetting for good RNG and then having to deal with fucking execution on top of that. I wish it was just execution. Stop long throwing me. Stop it. Just stop long throwing. It keeps causing problems. I'm not even trying to do it. I'm just trying to get a blue over there. I don't need... bitters are not what I need. I need spicy. I need spicy. I need to at least try spicy. I just need to at least try spicy. You know? Okay. Don't long throw. Just throw a blue that direction. Problem solved. No, no, no. Okay. I wish there was a fucking hotkey for save states. I want at least one spicy run. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is interesting. You know what? I'll give you to the blues. Why not? Okay. Okay. Could have been better, but I mean, look at what I got. I think that's worth it. Teensy bit slow there, in some ways. But I think it's worth it. To make sure that color matches. Now, I am going to still only have one nectar now. But... of course, it's a nectar right in the center. Well, that was a good nectar with it, though. For the sake of the leaves, I decided... No! For the sake of the leaves, I decided to wait there. Alright. Come on, good Snagret. If I get a good Snagret, I think this is it. Because I've got things for everything else. I hate this game. This isn't the Snagret. This is the fucking Bulborb. The Snagret went fine. This is the fucking Bulborb. This is the Pikmin got left behind by the Bulborb. Who, I guess, just decided to pick something up even though I was whistling off the thing. No, he just decided, I'm done. I'm just going to stop moving, and now I'm fucked over because I'm going to miss... Well... Okay. This is still salvageable? Because if I'm fast enough, I end the day right here. I end right here. And I can just go over this way. So I can still get him. It's just annoying. Are you dead? You aren't dead! Oh, that was not actually a good snag rip. Whatever. I hate this game. But you know what? We'll see how the rest of this keeps going. And if this runs out about now, I can... You fucking kidding me? I need every second I can get. Well, it was dead at 8. I don't know if that matters, though. You're not even grabbed onto anything! Well, here's the thing. I don't know if I'm supposed to actually... Let me check the rules. Let me check the rules on this. Actually, no, it does matter. I lost one Pikmin. One Pikmin died. So if it was dead at 8, and if that 8 is what matters, then this was my best run. If all enemies are defeated before the day ends, the sunset countdown will be added to the final score. So it says nothing about, like, Pikmin dying at sunset. It says nothing about needing to make sure all your Pikmin are in your squad. So I think because I got it in my squad, and the countdown was 8, I think that was my best run. I think that was my best run. Because I killed everything. But I know I can do so much better. I lost a Pikmin. I didn't check my Pikmin deaths. But I want to keep going. I want to keep going. I know I can do better. I know I can do better than that. Let's... I'm... The Spices is absolutely pivotal. Spices are pivotal. The bitters are nice, but the spices are pivotal. Because, like, I also had some bad things happen during that, you know? Obviously, I lost... I lost the one guy. Well, that's a new one. You know what? Yeah, the Snagret sucked. Yeah, okay. Would have been a reset anyway. The Snagret sucked. There was issues with the Cannon Beetle. I can do better. And I mean, technically, I was also down a Pikmin that entire time. Alright. Nope. Don't do that. Nope. I don't know why I pause. As if I'm going to do anything else. Load state. And click back into the window. I wish I didn't have to. I wish there was just a button. What are the odds for getting a spicy? I don't know. They're somewhere, but I don't know them off the top of my head. You can probably look it up if you want to. I know it would be on Wikipedia. If you're curious. It's not terrible odds, it's just not what you normally see. Well. We gotta run. Alright. I didn't leave anyone behind there, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Camera manipulation. Because if that guy's on screen for too long, he just turns the other wrong way. Hit the goddamn Dumple, please. Yes. Take damage. Hit him! Holy shit! Are you fucking with me? How the hell? The bowler's so good at fucking... fucking do that? Okay. Okay, I've got everybody. Everybody's with me. I have everybody. 39 out of 39. That's what I should have. Okay. This has been slower than I need it to be. I think everything else was just too slow. Going back for that didn't help. The spices definitely help. The problem, I think, this time with the growth phase. Yeah, the growth phase was way too slow for me. But I can at least see if this works. It didn't! Okay. It did. You cannot just gung-ho that way. Okay. Interesting. Well, huh. You can't just gung-ho that. I thought that I would be able to. But yeah, the growth phase there was way too slow. I'm gonna try for one more instance of good RNG. Because then otherwise I'll have been streaming for too long anyway. One more instance of good RNG. No, no, nope. Okay. Good nectar oranging. Yeah. The spicy sprays definitely help, but that's the interesting thing is, number one, they don't help with the Dumple problem. And I also just played a lot of other things in that badly. You know? The growth phase was just too slow. I like resetting. It's kind of unfortunate that this is kind of what this challenge winds up devolving into, is getting lucky like this. But it is also still execution-based, you know? It's obviously execution-based. I've gotten the luck I needed, for sure. And messed it up. It's more so that it's unfortunate that, like, I'm at the point where to even get started to have a chance at the good execution. Yeah, most of the nighttime warnings happen around the Withering Blowhog. If I'm, like, past the Withering Blowhog by that point, I think I'm in the clear. Which is the flying red guy, for the record. You might not know its name. Got bitters. Do I go for that? No, I want the spices more than the bitters. I've gotten enough use out of, like, just the bitters, is the thing. Like, I know the value of bitters. So I don't think I can get much more out of the bitters, is the thing. Spicy spray is the route that's, like, still has potential, I think. Because I think I've maxed out what I can get from bitters. Wow, God. The route I've been training with is a bitter route. But I think what I really like about the spices is just that you can really breeze through a lot of that ending bit, you know? And since that's the thing, I'm looking for time save. That's what spicy sprays allows. Bitters is safety. Spices is speed. That's why I need the spices. I do think as soon as I have a run at all, I need to be done, because this also requires I play the game with headphones on, and man, headphones hurt after a bit. I guess the other possible thing is, like, this is for me, but also it's a challenge against others. But no one else has done it yet. Nobody else has bothered. So this is first place by default, which also is last place by default. So don't get too excited immediately. But, like, there's this sense of, like, I could already, like, have the best run. Oh no, these are good headphones. I just have ear problems. They're probably not professional, but they're not bad headphones by any means. My head just doesn't like headphones at all. They're probably not professional things, but... Man, they are not giving me anything anymore. Earbuds are a little different, especially with my TMJ issues. I mean, my TMJ issues affects everything. I'm going to use the whistle because it's going to create RNG and advance RNG, and maybe that'll get me lucky. Well, I got a bitter spray from it. So clearly I just need to do that again. It's funny how me playing Pokemon will get, like, a decent amount of viewers, but then me playing Pikmin, nobody shows up. Nobody's interested. Nobody wants to watch this. Using a save state might be messing with my RNG. Here, fine, I'll make a new one. But basically everything shifts. This screen, this loading screen shifts the RNG. Whistling affects the RNG. RNG is constantly on the move in this game. There's a reason why I haven't been getting the same eggs every single time. Oh, got a bitter. Not what I'm looking for. It is just funny to me, though, like... Usually I'll get some people to show up, but it's just you, Bliss. It's a shame. It's like I'm streaming just to you. Because I am. I mean, the reason why I'm streaming in the middle of the weekday is because I wanted to do this. I'm still saving Pokemon for the weekends. But I was like, this is something I want to do that's fun, so I was like, you know what, I'll do it Thursday. Thursday night. Man, I'm not getting any spices anymore. I think part of the other problem is I'm going to be out of practice now. Once I finally do get a spicy, I'm going to be out of practice with everything. A little bit. Nope. Which is all for the best, because they didn't pick up the pellet. This is Progg Champs. It's a small group we're in. I heard about this because it's with friends, you know? Nothing. Wait. Nothing. Man. Maybe if I go to this day. They're all the same file. I just copied it multiple times. Please don't be stupid. Spicy, 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 spicy. Maybe the middle day. I need to call it quits soon. We're bumping up at the... getting close to 3 hours. I'm going insane. I just need my red juice. Give me my red juice, please. Going back to the original day. Nope. No, I'm just gonna... do it the unsafe state way. Now I'm going to make a new save state here. Maybe that'll help. Who knows? Well, I got myth heights. So that's at least proof that something changed in the RNG, so now if I get something else, then I know that, okay. It's something else. Okay. Locking in. Grab! Okay, could have been better, could have been worse. I'm going the wrong way, but it doesn't matter because I still kind of need this guy anyway, so it's like whatever. Pellets are going to be the death of me. I think this growth phase was... Grab the fuck... Why does that always happen? I think this growth phase was too slow. Because the thing about getting those pellets all is red. The advantage that has is that they walk less time, you know? He's in base, he'll be okay. Whistle! I don't know why that fucking guy's in base, but he's at least in base, so I don't have to worry about him dying to sunset. I'm done. I need to go to sleep at some point. This is tiring and fucking... How did you not... Why? I had plenty of reds. Why did that not... I'm gonna have to rewatch that fucking Snagrit. What went wrong? Fucking bitch. I'm gonna be done. Because I just need to be done. But just, this is technically all month long, so I could, in theory, come back if I'm insane. So I just wanna do one other thing. I think the growth phase was too slow, even considering everything else. I keep pressing the wrong fucking button! No! I hate controllers! I hate controllers! I just want a fucking GameCube controller for this, but I have to do this on fucking emulator! Ah! I just want to dismiss! I want to dismiss, but I don't know what fucking buttons what on the PlayStation 5! Ah! I wanted to see if I could do a lure thing, and I probably could have if I just fucking pressed the right button! No! Why can't I not get that fucking wrapped in my head? X! Which is circle on the fucking PlayStation 5. It's the X button! It's the button on the right! I assigned all the buttons in the same direction as the fucking GameCube controller! I hate controllers! Why can't everything just be the same? Ah! Ah, I'm going crazy. That's what this does to me. If I don't do well at Pikmin, I go crazy. I'll highlight, I guess, the best run I did. I hate that my best run had a death. I hate that. It's infuriating to me. No, you don't have no idea, listen. Alright, well, goodbye.